What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video guys, I have several quite interesting news. First of all, I will show you how South Korea is acting in order to protect their stock market. On top of that guys, I will show you how our community is working hard in order to achieve our main goal, and I have to say that our community became a very powerful mechanism, a very powerful tool. I can even say that it is a very powerful weapon in order to fight against the illegal actions on the US stock market and in order to fight against the wrongdoers. And I have to admit that we achieved a lot during last several months alone. And this definitely has to lead us to some kind of resolution. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm. And drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. So let's start with this news that was written by Meta News, and Meta News refers to the article that was published just several days ago on frontness.com. And here's the tweet itself. Just in, illegal short sellers will now face a life sentence in prison in South Korea. And definitely it is a huge breakthrough in the war against illegal short sellers in South Korea. And definitely guys, you know that I covered it in multiple of my previous videos, that first of all, South Korea banned the short sellers activity in general. Then they investigated all their actions, and for now they implemented this amendment. And let me quote you this. Illegal short sellers will now face life sentence in prison after the National Assembly approved the amendment. And guys, definitely from the short sellers, from the naked short sellers point of view, I think they should think twice before they start to short any stocks on South Korea stock market. And guys, I think it might drastically improve the performance of the South Korea stock market. But definitely we have to make something similar to the US stock market as well. And how we can do it? Definitely by achieving our goal. And with the small steps, even the smallest steps towards the resolution, every person from MMTLP community is pushing this case forward to the resolution. And Timeless team, in response to Scott Roth's request, published this tweet. MMTLP community, if this helps anyone with analysis, I posted my Google Drive shared link previously back in August, but cleaned it up today to just reflect all my MMTLP orders I had set as GTC back then at various days, which with screenshot pics and has an Excel file I manually copied and posted my 40 too late to cancel orders into. Timestamp and data included, as this timestamp data etc. was not downloadable by eTrade system. You can guess why. Interesting to see the final rejection timestamps for some of these orders. Link is below. Thank you so much William PKL5 and Costas for all your support as well. And he added this link to his Google Drive. And guys, if you have any orders from TD Ameritrade, Schwab, eTrade or any other broker dealers with the status of too late to cancel, you have to share this information with the MMTLP community, because it will be extremely useful for Scott in his litigation. And guys, take a look right here. Scott 13 hours ago, in response to Timeless team tweet, wrote this. Thank you, it may come in handy. Definitely it may come in handy, because any information that is related to illegal actions that was documented by broker dealers themselves, or that was screenshotted by MMTLP community members, or that was recorded if it was some kind of oral conversation with their representatives. These documents will definitely help us in our litigations. On top of that guys, take a look right here. Marcus, in response to the basically yesterday's investigation of Alpha Carbon, that is related to the trading activity of MMTLP shares back in 2022 because of the mess in QSIP numbers, Fiji numbers and IC numbers. He wrote this: "Bravo, excellent post, Elf Carbon, Theo and staff. You guys are amazing. Since I am a PC guy, I had to fill out a spreadsheet with the data from the post. This was to make it easier for my brain to visualize and understand the information. Don't hesitate to make use of this spreadsheet. It's designed to empower you with a clear understanding of the data. I'm also adding this excellent post by ModiMark Pro Street Art with the liability QSIPs per broker, adding more complexity to MMTLP." And here is the link to the post of ModiMark, and he added these gray sheets of information from this post. He also added, "Meanwhile, the SEC and FINRA are advocating for different perspective, suggesting that the CEO are to blame. Please." So, and let me show you these timestamps. As you can see, it is MMTLP ticker history, and the dates are following: June 17th of 2021, June 28th of the same year, October the 8th, October the 12th, October 13th, and December 13th of 2022. And guys, as you can see, the ticker is still the same. It's written in the numerical format. Then Fiji number was the same on the first 4 dates, as you can see, till October the 12th, and all these numbers, basically it is the same number, ended at M8 letters. And on October 13th, we have this change in Fiji number that ended since October 13th on GL9. Then EC number was changed on June 28th. And as you can see, it ended 2024, but then it started to end 2036, and since then the EC number has changed. QSIP number was also changed at the same date on June 28th of 2021, and here you can see that it ended at 202, but then it started to end at 203. And guys, these changes, in my opinion, should be at least explained why it happened. And in the light of the most recent investigation of Elf Carbon, you can see that these changes, these gibberish in numbers, was made intentionally to make this asset tradable abroad. And let me show you this quite interesting update. Elf Carbon herself added this tweet, and she wrote: "Charles Schwab, why are you listing EU securities as domestic US securities and then wiping the holdings from the internet? SEC, why haven't you noticed that Schwab is massively behind on their SEC filings? Isn't that your job?" And she refers to her own tweet, and this tweet is the part of her investigation. Let me show you this in details. As you can see, it is her famous thread about the MMTLP, Fiji and IC numbers, and let me quote you this in details. Let's get into something rather wild. In June 2021 filings, Charles Schwab lists MMAT in their domestic holdings on their SWSX fund. They used a Fiji as an identifier. What did we learn about Fijis? They tell you what exchange that specific instrument was listed. This Fiji that they listed as a domestic security is in fact the German TradeGate instrument, not the US instrument. Schwab is claiming the German security that they traded unlisted through TradeGate is its American counterpart. That's a lie. It's also evidence that they are intentionally circumnavigating the SEC regulations to trade American securities through Schwab's overseas subsidiaries. Short selling exemptions on MMAT officially began August 2021. Schwab appears to be using foreign subsidiaries to trade American companies on EU exchanges to make it short them is against regulations. Schwab happens to be one of the funds that is failing its SEC filing requirements. I can't find any more of their holdings for their SWSX fund. They've wiped them from the internet. And guys, this fact is really suspicious because back in the days when this information appeared for the first time, I made a video that Charles Schwab added MMAT to their SWSSX holdings, but then all other information in regards to this fund was deleted. So tag your congressman and the woman on this post. They have a direct action to demand the blue sheets from Schwab because of this June filing. So guys, I have to say that Schwab is the counterparty of Scott Trott's RICO lawsuit, and that is why Scott himself wrote this tweet in response to Alf Carbon's investigation. He wrote, "Can you link this to Citadel or GTS Securities in any way? Can you expand on the Schwab element?" And guys, I have to admit that this interaction inside the MMTLP community shows us that we are starting to be some kind of machine, some kind of mechanism that works perfectly well in order to achieve our main goal. And I have to admit that I like these changes in MMTLP community very much, because we have new headliners who is trying to push our case forward, and who are working extremely hard to achieve these goals. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. RareDD also pointed to some kind of interesting so-called coincidence, and he wrote this. "This is interesting. In FINRA's revised MMTLP corporate action, they included December 13 of 2022 symbol deletion date. In FINRA's first FAQ, they said, as stated in the MMTLP trading halt notice published on December the 9th, the MMTLP halt ended concurrent with FINRA's deletion of the MMTLP symbol, which occurred on December 13 of 2022. But according to the image below, FINRA delisted MMTLP from the OTC on December 13. And he also added, symbol deletion is not the same as delisting. They can occur in conjunction with one another, but they aren't the same. In that same section of FINRA's FAQ, they say the following. FINRA's website was updated on February 16 of 2023 to reflect the December 13 end of trading halt. This update occurred later than normal due to a coding issue introduced in connection with the system migration. So, there is a proof that the MMTLP I seen was delisted from the OTC on December 13 of 2022. But as for the symbol being deleted, we just have to take FINRA's word. And guys, it is another fact that FINRA said, "Trust me, bro." So, delisting an SIN without deleting the trading symbol can create a situation where the security becomes less transparent and more susceptible to private or off-market trading. This can make it difficult for the investing public to track the price and value of the security, and it can also increase the risk of market manipulation or fraud. Even if the coding issue was legitimate, the real issue is that FINRA never prioritized orderly settlement, because it seems like it was always their plan to allow short positions to attempt to transfer to next breach. And guys, I have to say that back in 2023, I showed you in my videos this misrepresentation of data. And Murdoch, the meta guy, wrote this tweet 10 hours ago. The legal teams of Polycross and John Burda must be frothing at the mouth over this revelation. FINRA and SEC run on a trust me bro basis. If they indeed delisted but never deleted the symbol that would explain the current halt in February 2023 and the backdated the D1 code. So guys, take a look right here. And by the way, I also made this I also showed you this information in my videos back in February and January of 2023. Here we can see the date of February the 4th of 2023, and here we can see trading halts. You can see that MetaMaterials had a symbol trading halt code U3, and then let me show you the next screenshot. As you can see, on February 16th, they backdated this halt code, and they set it to D1, but the implementation date of this code was December 13. How it is even possible that this backdated information happened on their own website? And in my opinion, this fact alone might lead to the conclusion that FINRA lies back in the days, and they are still lying to us in order to cover themselves. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.